Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So from the past 2 weeks I have not uploaded any video. Sorry for that because my health did not support for it. So today I am going to do a live trading video on gap and run strategy. So you can learn how I enter into the trade and how I am going to exit from the trade using this particular strategy. So as I have discussed earlier in my videos, coming to this gap and run strategy, we have to identify the stocks which open with a huge gap up or gap down. So coming to the gap up stocks, there are not any suitable stocks for applying this particular strategy. We require a stock which opens with a gap up of at least 1%. Here if you see, there is no such stock. So coming to the gap down stock, there is one stock, that is Bharti Airtel. So let's see whether there is any opportunity in the future and option stocks also. So coming to the gap up stocks, Reliance Infra is there, and IRB, Reliance Capital, TVS Motor, and Motherson Sumi. So these are the stocks I might be interested for today's trading session. So let me add all the stocks. Reliance Infra, Reliance Capital, IRB, TVS Motor, Cholamandalam Finance, and Motherson Sumi. IRB, Cholamandalam Finance, Motherson Sumi. And coming to the gap down stocks, it is Bharti Airtel. And let's see whether there is any other gap down stocks. Yeah, there is one more, Arvind, as well as Glenmark. Okay, so these are the gap down stocks. So but coming to Arvind, it opened with a very huge gap down. So sorry, coming to the Glenmark, it opened with a very huge gap down. Let's see whether anything is cooking in that stock. So Glenmark news. Okay, the results of this particular stock are very bad, but 10% gap down is very huge. Let's see what will happen. I'm going to add an option for this Glenmark also. Glenmark 850, even 890, I would say 850 or 860 CE I would add. I'll keep an eye on this particular Glenmark option also. So coming to the stocks, these are all in my watch list: Arvind, Glenmark, Motherson Sumi, Cholamandalam Finance. I have to check about this Cholamandalam Finance because I don't know whether how the volumes of this particular stock would be. And one more thing, the stock is trading at over 1100 rupees. Generally I don't prefer this particular stock since I am trading with a very less capital. I might avoid this stock also. So let me see how the volumes of this particular thing. This dump. Volumes are really not that good. I am going to avoid this particular stock, Cholamandalam Finance. So this I am going to remove. So the market has started. Let's see how it will be today. So guys, here I have just made an entry on Reliance Capital at 680.5 based upon this particular strategy, but I could not hit the price because it fell very sharply. So if you look at that fourth candle, I mean starting from the fourth candle, the weakness, you can clearly observe that this stock is going to fall down. So I have sold this particular stock at 680.5. Let's see what is going to happen. So I will show you the positions as I progress in this particular. And guys, here is the first update on the trade which I have done based upon this gap and run strategy. So I have shorted at 680.5. So I have shown that already. So coming to now, the stock is trading at 678.2 rupees. So 678.15 paisa is our last traded price. So let's see how the chart is functioning over there. So this is the intraday chart. If you look at the resistance levels and the pivot lines, okay, so the pivot line is saying me that the first target has been already reached, and the stock has fallen down below the pivot line. That means I can increase my, I have already achieved my first target and I am moving towards the second target. So the total target which I kept for this particular stock is 674.5. so that is 1% of the total stock price. That is equal to the risk which I have taken. So let's see how it is going to move. So the third target can be 668 rupees. However, I am going to keep that second target as third target as 670 rupees in this particular trade, because I am trading with very less capital and the number of stocks which I have sold were very less, that is 25 stocks only. Okay, so I have shorted 25 stocks of Reliance Capital at 680.5 rupees. Now I am almost reaching the second target 675.6. As I am talking, the stock fell down from 680 rupees to 675 rupees. So you can see how beautifully this gap and run strategy will work. So many people are asking me why I am not doing live trades. Guys, it's really difficult to explain while doing the trading. So normally I prefer to show you the trades what I have done or the things after the trading hours. So you can see that the second target has been achieved and the stock has closed. Okay, so I'm showing everything in live here. The stock has closed at the second target, that is 674.5, whereas I shorted the stock at 680.5. so within 15 minutes I booked 6 points in this particular trade using the gap and run strategy. But will every time it works in the same fashion? I cannot guarantee that thing. Okay, so Glenmark I have traded using the RSI today, but I prefer to avoid. You can see that here I have cancelled this 791 rupees. I have cancelled this particular order Glenmark at 943. Okay, I kept a buy order at 791, but my intention said that the stock is not moving in a better manner. It is very high, very much volatile, and it is moving like anything. So I have avoided trading this particular stock. Okay, so Glenmark I have traded for 2 times. In the first trade I booked a loss of 10 points. In the second trade I booked a profit of 15 points based upon the RSI strategy. Since I want to show the live trading on gap and run strategy, I have not shown that particular thing to you. However, in my coming videos I might show you how I am going to use RSI and other indicators for trading the stocks like Glenmark and other thing. Okay, so here you can see that I booked a profit of 6 points in Reliance Capital. So this is the first day of my small account challenge, and here I have shown everything in live. Okay, so I'm closing the day with a profit of 295.5 rupees, which is almost equal to 10 percentage of my trading capital. You can see that. So I have started the day with actually minus 256 rupees. There was an error few days back in Zerodha's trading terminal and I lost a lot of money because of it. So I started afresh and I kept 2000 rupees today in my account and I made a profit of 295 rupees. See, you can see that 295 rupees is the profit and total margin available for me is 2295. That means on capital of 2000 rupees I made 300 rupees. That's almost 15% I made on the day one. So with this I'm going to close the day one. So thanks for watching this video guys. Please subscribe, and if you have anything, let me know.